Greetings, Mr. Brown. My name is SumTruth. I do want to thank you for giving me a few moments of your time. I have been directed to share some possible enlightenment with you. It is in regards to your highly publicized predicament. I have not uploaded this message to further tyrannize your previous actions. I would rather like to make a comment on your future endeavors, particularly in the relationship department. Now, I'm sure you're receiving some of the best anger management support you can find in the whole entire world. But I know, Mr. Brown, it is not about your ability to manage your anger. It's about the use of power and control over people and things. And in this case, over a woman. A woman, Chris, I might add, though others might argue that you seem to care about very deeply. Is this true? Do you care? Now, I know you opted for anger management at the suggestion of your personal spin doctor, Michael Citrick, who has undoubtedly an unwholesome knack for distorting the truth. But that's beside the point. I hope you didn't choose that option to make your image look a bit better in the public eye, Chris. Because that would be a bit misleading now, wouldn't it, Mr. Brown? It appears as if you and Rihanna may be trying to move past this fiasco. I refuse to speculate as to what direction you two may be going. However, I do think it could be a start of something good. Well, on the other hand, it could result in something horrifyingly tragic. You see, you are the major factor in this whole ordeal. Whether you and Rihanna remain as a couple or you two decide to go your separate ways, I'm sure you would want to enter into another relationship in the future. And if this is true, the feeling that you get that makes you want to harm someone or something when you're at the point of frustration and absolute anger must be eradicated. And Chris, your anger must be controlled, especially when you're in the presence of a woman. You must not carry the same behavior into another relationship, Chris. Neither display the same characteristics if you're in the current one now. This shouldn't be too hard for you, because I think generally you have a good heart. You just have to learn to never shut it off. Obviously, you are quite young and still capable of change without much discomfort. You just need to find other ways of dealing with your frustrations rather than resorting to violence. Also, Mr. Brown, your rehabilitation needs to be a bit more than a song and dance. It really needs to be genuine and therapeutic for the continuing process of you growing into a man. You see, a man is capable of admitting he has made a mistake, and he seeks to never revisit that awful place again. Now, in conclusion, I would like to give my own 2 cents, if I may. Please. Chris, my dear friend, you should have not been silenced the way you were. You should have been allowed to make a very transparent apology about your unspeakable mistake not long after your own conscience had its way with you. For you to stay silent could very well do your career more harm than good. I think after your soul searching is complete, I would say a good changing of the management guard is in order. Please, Chris, if it's all possible, please refrain from violence. I do concur that you will get angry at times. Your anger is not the subject here. It's what you do with your anger. Also, what and who is the recipient of it. And in your case, Mr. Brown, it was a woman. Just be remorseful. Be apologetic. And often be more mindful. You have a greater responsibility now because of who you are, and you have the whole entire world watching. Now, just make them see a better you, a new improved Chris Brown. 1,000 thank yous from me to you, Mr. Brown, for your time and attention again. Please ponder these things I've spoken, and you'll do well. Have a good day.